This is a demo on how to bill services via the provider portal that are billed directly to the early intervention broker. In this case, I'm going to start on my home screen. And if I scroll down, because this is a staging environment, there's no child-specific data and there's no PII or PHI shared. There's also nothing in the chatter. But if I scroll down to this section for EIB information, I can see that as a provider, I am associated with two EIBs, Envision and Foothills Gateway. And I have the ability to add a service to either of these. I'm going to select Envision just because that one's complete. I'm going to select Add Service. So immediately the screen says Bill to EI Broker. So I'm going to select a date. I'm just going to pick the 1st of August. And I only have three options. EI teaming. If you're not familiar with what EI teaming is, that's because it's not something that's currently utilized at your early intervention broker level. You also see I have initial EI provider training and follow-up EI provider training. Billing for the provider training doesn't get billed to a child specifically because it's training for the providers. So there's no child associated with it, which is why it is billed to the early intervention broker. Um, you can see the units miles is blank. I can enter one if I so choose, but the amount defaults to $250. Now I'm going to just go ahead and create this. So I got an error. This error is telling me that training has already been billed by the service provider. And that's because I am in a lower environment and didn't check that beforehand. So I'm going to try and bill for follow-up training. Let's see, I'll bill that for yesterday. EI provider follow-up training. I'm going to enter one unit and select create. And I got another error telling me that the survey for this provider has not yet been completed, so it won't let me bill. But in theory, that's how you would bill for services that are billed to the early intervention broker. You enter a date, you select the appropriate service, and then add units if applicable. Thank you for watching the demonstration on how to bill services directly to an EI broker via the provider portal. If you have any questions, you can reach out to the EI Colorado data team. Thank you.